Why did you become a recording artist?
I came recording artist because like I used to be with my uncle Mercy. He he used to always be in the studio, and I used to be a young nigga just chilling in the studio with him, and just always watching everybody come in and out the studio. So I just really just took matters into my own hand and started doing this shit on my own, really.
And about what age or what grade do you take this on your own?
Well, before I even put it in my own hands, I used to just go to his house like when I was like 3. I got songs when I was 3. I used to be doing music when I was 3, so really back then. But I ain't really started taking it to my own hands until I was like 15, 16.
Care to share what your age is at this point?
Oh yeah, I'm 19 right now.
And for time reference, it's May 2021.
Yeah, I just turned 19.
Care to share your birthday?
May 17.
Now, when it comes to your uncle, Mercy,
Yeah,
is this an uncle on your mother's side or father's side?
on my dad's side.
When did you realize he was your uncle? Okay, let me ask you this. Do you realize he's your uncle first and he's a big producer? Or, I guess that's my question. Was he a big producer already when you find out he's a producer? Or does he become a big producer later on in your life?
Oh, and he always been going in. So shit, really he been doing it since I've been born. I always knew him as my uncle that made beats or my uncle that's in the studio all the time. Like I ain't never seen him not in the studio. He always be in the studio. Probably in the studio right now.
And when I say big, let me rephrase that. I mean a notable producer. Okay, so when you figure out he's your uncle and he's a producer, do you realize he's a notable producer? He's got placements with major recording artists?
Yeah, I realized it. I realized it. But like it didn't really like it didn't faze me for real. Like I just feel like that was still my uncle. Honestly, like it's just my uncle.
When do you think that kicked in, that realization he was a notable producer?
I really think he did it. I really felt like I knew he would. Really, when he was with Future, really. When he was with Future, oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, Holmes had on the song with that one, for sure, for sure.
And how'd you find out?
Shit, I don't even remember. I think he had called my dad or something like, yeah, you feel me? I'm finna do something with Future, so we just stayed locked in till he finally came out with that motherfucker. And ever since then, shit, yeah.
Remember what age this was?
Uh, nah, I don't even remember.
Okay.
I don't even remember.
Now, what genre of music do you consider yourself at this point?
I'm on some rock star shit right now. Like, now I ain't on no rock star, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Really, like, I'm on some more of a hip hop mode, like up tempo, where you can nod your head. Then sometimes, if you want to go down slow, you can go slow too. You feel me? I'm everywhere really. I can do anything.
How'd you get into that genre of hip hop music specifically, though?
They go back to time with my uncle shit. Like that's all he really was around. Like we weren't really like doing all the other music. Like we just was in the studio. He was just making hip hop, really.
And was this the first genre of music you actually encountered in your life?
I can say one of them. It's one of them that I encountered, but yeah, I know a lot of more genres. It's just not the only one I know.
But was this the first one
Yeah.
that you encountered, the first one you experienced?
Yeah. First one.
Now, piggybacking on your uncle again, when it came to you becoming a recording artist or wanting to become a recording artist, does your uncle encourage this?
Hell yeah. All the time. He always liking me and like sending me beats. He always on my ass. Just like I was his son or something. Like yeah, he just be always, cause he already done seen everybody come up and in and out that motherfucker. So he just doing the same thing he'll do to them to me. But it's just more organic cause they're my uncle.
Now, was it a certain song or artist that got your attention back then?
Like a certain artist,
Yeah, or song,
song,
when it came to hip-hop music.
Crime Mob, them boy hard. And yeah, Crime Mob really would have won. They really piped me up.
What drew you to Crime Mob?
They Nucky Few Buck, really. That was the only song that really like just had everybody like, yeah, come on, they get in there. So yeah, I really rock with that Nucky Few Buck.
Do you remember how you discovered Crime Mob, or did someone put you onto them?
I don't even remember. I think I heard that joint when I was little, and I just like, oh yeah, I just like the beat. I just like the beat for real.
Now, was Crime Mob your musical inspiration or influence as well? And if not, who was?
Nah, they went. I'd say goddamn. I don't even know for real. Like,
And if you don't have one, that's okay too.
I don't even got no person that I just fucking with like that.
Now, how'd you learn how to rap? What was your learning process like?
I ask myself that same question every day. Like, I don't even know. Like, I just really hot in the studio, and I was like, dang, I can do this. Like, I can do it. Like, I guess it just came natural. Really.
Self-taught, no one taught you.
Yeah, no, nah, ain't nobody taught me.
And was this something you wanted to do on your own, or was it a suggestion, maybe someone putting a battery behind your back to do?
This shit I want to do on my own. I'm just like, yeah.
Now, have you found your sound yet?
I wouldn't even say I found my sound because I'm still going. So, like, I'm still on the verge, you feel me? So, I don't really think I found my sound, but I found my sound for right now. That one for hard, but not, I don't think I'm at my peak, though. Yeah, I ain't at my peak.
At this point, are you a full-time recording artist?
Yeah.
This is your full-time job?
For sure.
How long would you say you've been like this?
I ain't gonna count. It really been a few months, though, but yeah, did me. For sure.
Ever signed a recording contract?
Yeah, nah. I'm independent, TLTL at the game, for sure.
What is that?
Top of the line. Yeah, top of the line. Shout out to all the bros.
Is that your own personal imprint?
Yeah. Did mine. Did me.
Is that something you created?
Yeah, me and my dad. My dad really the one that got down, put all this shit in play. Yeah, him. Big 50.
Who came up with the name there?
Him. My pops. He came up with that bit.
And as far as recording contracts, you've never signed one. Ever been offered?
Hell nah. I hope so.
Now, I know it's only been a few months that you've been a full-time recording artist, but in these few months, ever felt like quitting?
I wouldn't even say more quitting. I call it like, I say like more as in like just not a lot of people hearing you for real. Like it'd be more of a frustration not giving up. Like you just be mad cause like you know you hard. Everybody that's around your camp know you hard, but you just be trying to get it out to everybody else. But that junk, it be frustrating sometimes cause everybody don't want to hear you. Crazy, but it's true.
How do you cope with it? That feeling there?
I really I just keep going. Like if I feel like, so say like I might make a song, I might feel like that junk hard, but somebody else might not. So if they don't think so, I'm gonna just go in there and make another song, make it 10 times harder. Just keep going till that one song pop finally. Like finally when somebody realize me.
Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
Bigger risk. Shit. Losing a lot of your partners, man. You be losing a lot of these niggas, man. But it is what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It ain't that. That's a bigger risk, cause nigga gonna hate. and they gonna see you got something going on, and they gonna just, you know what I'm saying, like, just do whatever they hate on you. So, yeah, that's the biggest risk, losing some of your partners that you really fuck with. But, oh well, beat it.
Has that risk been worth it?
Yeah. Cause you gotta think about it like, some of them niggas be on that lame ass shit, so you gotta cut them folks off. So it worth it. It worth the cutoff for sure. Cause nigga ain't talking about nothing. So it worth the cutoff. Yeah.
Proudest accomplishment so far in your music career?
My proudest accomplishment, I could say getting on the radio. I was on Hot 107.9. Shout out to them folks for playing my song and shit like that. But yeah, that's probably one of my biggest ones right now. Just getting on the radio.
How'd you get your song on the radio?
Shit, my dad plugged in with them folks, so we just, you know what I'm saying, whoop the whoop, and got it in there.
What song was it?
One of my old records, Space Coupe, yeah, featuring my dog Spaz, you know what I'm saying, so yeah.
And has that accomplishment been fulfilling for you?
Hey, that jump be going up still to this day. Still.
How many times did they spin it?
I don't even know. But like, they were spinning it a lot, then they started slowing down. But the time they were spinning it a lot, I was getting mentions every day of them folks like, yeah, they playing your song on the radio. They playing your song on the radio. So like, yeah, they were spinning it for a minute though.
Did you ever get a chance to cut the radio on and hear it yourself?
Yeah. Nah, I wish I would though. But hell nah. I just always seen the video, everybody just showing me their radio. I think my dad caught that motherfucker though, but I didn't. I ain't caught it. I ain't catch it.
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, biggest failure so far in your music career?
Biggest failure?
We talked about the biggest accomplishment, or proudest accomplishment, I should say. What's been the biggest failure? Biggest flop, biggest disappointment? If you have one.
I don't even think I got one. I don't think I got one. Nah. I ain't failed. Nah, hell nah.
When it comes to tactics, method, strategy, single best thing you've done for your career so far?
Wait, say that one more time.
When it comes to tactics, method, or strategy, single best thing you've done for your career? So, do you look back and say to yourself, wow, I'm glad I really made that move there for my career?
Studio. We just built a studio in my house like some months ago. So that studio that's the one. Like all the bros be over there every day. So the studio. Getting the studio built in my house, for sure.
And was that an expensive thing to do?
Shit, yeah. I mean, it ain't take them that long, but I know it was a lot of money put in that bit though, cause that bit hard.
How much did that cost?
I don't even know. Shit, I don't even know. And that bit was a lot though.
Now, piggybacking one more time on your uncle,
All right.
because you are family, how does that work when it comes to his beats?
Shit.
Do you get first dibs on his beats? Do you have to? I don't know how that works.
Shit.
You want a beat from him? How does that work? Does he just offer you beats?
Like you said, that family. So shit. I really just gotta ask him. Like, send me some. He gonna send it. Send it to the email. It ain't really nothing for real. I just get it. Yeah, you can say I got deals on it. Ain't nobody touching that bit if I say I want it, for sure.
You do have songs produced by Mercy?
Yeah. Whole bunch of them bitches. All day.
Has there ever been a beat that you received from him that, for whatever reason, you didn't end up using and it became a bigger song for someone else?
Nah. Every beat that he done made or I done heard, I done hop right on it then, cause either he gonna send it to me or he gonna make it in front of me. He gonna cook up in front of me. So, yeah, I ain't never really not like the beat. I always love his beat. He just know what to do with them motherfuckers. I don't know what he be having going on.
So far, when it comes to beats that you've that he's produced that you've hopped on songs that you already have Has it been more so you asking him for those beats, or he just voluntarily giving them to you?
Shit, really just be what the vibe is. Really, it just really be what the vibe. Like, it be the vibe. Cause like, I could just be at the studio, he could just be in the middle of cooking up. Then he be like, at the end when he done making the beat, shit, he like, you want that motherfucker? Yeah, boom, now it's just my beat. Or it's just like back to when I just say email it to me, he just email me one or email me something. So like, yeah.
Has he ever pulled a beat away from you that you spit on? So maybe you haven't put it out yet. Maybe you recorded to it, haven't put it out, but maybe he ends up needing that beat for somebody else or another project. Has he ever taken a beat away from you that he's given to you that you haven't put out publicly, I guess?
Hell no, hell no. Everything that he sending me or make for me be for me. It don't be for nobody else. Nobody else hear that shit. It just be mine.
When it comes to Mercy, is he easy or hard to work with?
Easy. It ain't nothing like. He really like my big brother. If y'all want to be funny, y'all want to be for real, he really like my big brother. Like, it don't even feel like he my uncle for real. Like, he feel like he my brother. Like, so it be easy. We always locking in. We don't never be knocking heads about nothing. It just be work. We just always working.
What's the biggest advice he's ever given you, or most important thing you learned being around him at this point?
Shit. Read the paper before you sign the deal, or read what you sign. Read before you sign, for real. Like, read that shit, cause these folk hit your ass with the okie doke. But yeah, just read before you sign the papers, bro. For sure, read them papers.